612 brake horsepower, V8 bi-turbo. The new color here, Brilliant Blue Magno, same one but another spec. This looks much better and much sportier. If you're looking at the front, there's something destroying the whole symmetry, and it's the parking camera. I don't know why they moved it. It looks very weird. Just start with the engine. We have a rev limiter at 4,000 RPM. AMG managed to do a great job on that one. Hello guys, I am back welcoming you all with this, the brand new Mercedes-AMG E63 S Sedan model. As you know, a few months ago we have had the possibility to film the press car, the E63 S, same one but another spec, which was high-tech silver, metallic. And now we have the E63 arriving at our dealership in Düsseldorf. As you see, we are surrounded by Mercedes car. Obviously, we are at Mercedes Benz Rhein-Ruhr underground garage in Düsseldorf. Also, huge thanks for the opportunity to film this car. In today's video, I will be doing a walk around, showing you all the exterior features. Afterwards, we will be jumping inside to show you the interior. And last but not least, we will be finishing it all off with some sound checks for you and a resume. So all in all, let me just talk a little bit about this car in specific. Here we have the W213 facelift model. This is not a new E-Class, this is just a facelift. We have several new things. The power, the engine is still the same, 612 brake horsepower, V8 bi-turbo. We have the 4MATIC Plus system, and all in all, there are quite a few changes, as you already see in the front and also in the interior. But now, let's just start with the walk around, starting with the front of this beautiful E63 S, which looks very nice and brutal. As you know, we have the shark end front. If you look from the side, we have the properly end in front, and this makes the car look very aggressive. Also, with the headlights now a little bit slimmer, the car is very dynamic and sporty. Talking about the sportiness, as we have the new color here, Brilliant Blue Magno. First time it's available for the E63 S. Back then we had it only available for the GT 4-door models. It adds some beautiful and muscular effect to this car. Yeah, let's just start with the front. As you see, updated headlights, new front, new grille. All in all, let's just start with the headlights. As you know, Mercedes Benz E-Class specific headlights. We have the center eyebrow and the two LEDs. These are the multi-beam LED. There's also another option for the E-Class, but if you go for an E63, always go for the multi-beam LEDs because they are like the best you can get. Then we have the front bonnet. Just look at this. Since we have the Magno matte exterior paint, this looks much better and much sportier with these power domes and lines. Very sick, especially in every like light shade. Just look. We have the Mercedes-Benz front emblem in black and the new updated A-shaped front grille. As you know, back then we had the grille, it was a V-shaped, and now we have it A-shaped. 12 vertical stripes, Panamericana grille with the 3D star emblem. Behind that we have several assistant packages such as the Distronic and Als Hayden. And something very confusing also for me, if you're looking at the front, okay, there's something destroying the whole symmetry of the front. And it's the parking camera. It's now located on the right hand side from the drivers and on the left hand side from my point of view. Back then it was right over here. I don't know why they moved it on the left side. It looks very weird, to be honest, but never mind. Let's focus on the front bumper. As you see, since we have no night package, this front skirt is finished in chrome. It's like a kind of matte chrome part, finished very fitting well with the exterior paint and the jet wing design, which is also finished in gloss black, looking very nice. Then we have the intakes over here. Also over there we have these vertical stripes, giving a more sportier touch on the front, in addition with the Panamericana grille. Also on the right hand side we have the intakes, no plastic parts or covers or else. All in all, very love the front, especially like in addition with this beautiful exterior paint. How do you guys like it? Really curious how you think. So now let's continue with the walk around and the side of this beautiful car. As you see, the front is now much shorter, kind of probably ending, give this car more sportier touch, a shark front end, which we call in Mercedes language. All in all, very nice silhouette from the E-Class. Now let's continue with the rims. Here we have the Mercedes-AMG 5 double spoke AMG rims, 20-inch. Look very elegant. I would definitely prefer the multi-spoke ones in black on silver because they match and fit better to the E63. But still, these look very, very elegant. AMG is engraved over here, the Mercedes Benz emblem on the center. Then we have the AMG red brake calipers, which show you that this car is an S model. Continuing here, let me first show you the tire size because a few people are interested in that as well. These are the Michelin Pilot Sport 265/35 ZR20. Huge tires and huge rims, definitely. On the side we also have the V8 bi-turbo badge as well as the 4MATIC Plus. The Plus is finished in red, fitting very nice with the brake calipers. All is finished in chrome, is a brushed chrome, kind of silver tone, because we have no night package. If we had the night package, this would be black. Continuing here, the frames, as you see, all finished in chrome since we have no night package. Also at the side is finished in chrome as well. We have the door handles here finished in chrome as well. So all in all, if we had like the night package, these would be all black. But they look kind of cool. Now let's continue with the rear of this beautiful E63 S. So it's now time to focus on the rear of this E63 S. And yes, as I've already read in many comments, I've received a lot of messages also regarding the rear. People say, hey, it looks too Chinese and it didn't suit the E63. For me, honestly, the tail lights fit very well on the E-Class. Now, as you know, back then the E-Class was not running from the side on the trunk part, and now there's like two parts which complete the tail light. For me, the extended tail lights add this car a more wider look, give this car a more sporty touch. I don't know how you think. How do you guys think about the updated tail lights? Do they suit and fit the E63 or not? Please comment down below. Or if you rather prefer the old tail lights. I'm really curious how you think about that topic. So that's the beautiful E63 tail lights. For me, they remind me kind of the W212 tail lights, and I really like them. Honestly, I really like them. Then continuing the rear, we have the AMG badge, and this part completely finished in chrome. Then we have the rear spoiler, which is finished in exterior paint. This paint is awesome, honestly. Really love that. Then we have the rear diffuser. As you see, we have the exhaust tips. They are also finished in silver because we have no night package. If we have the night package, these would be also blacked out. Really love these. These are new on the E-Class. These are not the same as we had back then. We also have the performance exhaust mounted on that one. Really lovely look. All finished in black and silver, black and chrome, matching the overall look. I think I would go for the night package. Would you guys choose the night package or keep it with all the chrome parts? Just comment that down below. So that's it basically for the walk around. It's now time to step inside the E63. But before we do that, let me also show you the key. As you know, latest Mercedes AMG key fob with the AMG Affalterbach emblem on the back, which is a cool, nice addition. If you go and get yourself an AMG, always get this one as well. So that's it basically for the exterior part. Now let's step inside the E63 S. So now it's time to show you the interior, but before we step inside, let me also show you the door panels. This is a very decent look, standard the average Mercedes E63 perfect daily spec. As you see, we have the full black leather trim with the gray dark stitching. Then we have the wooden trim also, the Bowmaster sound system, essential guys. Yeah, all in all, nothing like very special, but still looking very nice. We have the AMG entrance board, the AMG floor mat, and now it's time to step inside to show you the new steering wheel and the updated interior. So let's go. Awesome. I really love the animation of the E63S, and now we are inside the E63. As you see, we have the latest Mercedes-AMG steering wheel, which came with the new E-Class. Everything else is basically the same, but there are a few things you can't see, and it's the infotainment system. Right now, it's shut down. Let me just... Wow. The ambient light turning on in my favorite color tone, the blue one. Looking really nice. So now, before we get distracted by other things, let's just start with the steering wheel. As you see, we have the new Mercedes-AMG steering wheel, the flat bottom one. It's completely finished in black leather plus a Dynamica on the side. We also know it as Alcantara. Then we have the updated steering wheel buttons, the double-decker, which you call Mercedes language. You can control this screen on the left-hand side with these buttons. The call, the volume, etc. Like everything you need, it's directly on your steering wheel. Then you can control this display with these buttons, also your cruise control settings, everything literally on your steering wheel. And as I turn on the ignition, you have these updated steering wheel buttons, which are only available for the AMG models. As you see, we also have a new shape on them. I also showed you in the previous E63S video. These are now both rounded. Back then they weren't rounded at all. Just the right hand side one was rounded, the left one was oval kind of look, which didn't fit the whole symmetry. But as you see, this is rounded. Here you can change the driving modes. Let's just demonstrate that. We have the first slippery, individual, comfort, sport plus, and as we have the S model, we have race. And just look at the new designs. It's like you have a little display inside with the beautiful designs have been changed on that one. Back then you had just a C, S, and now you see like the overall look of the themes of the buttons are very nice. The sport, the sport plus, very dynamic, and then you have the race, which looks like a small, I don't know, like a golf ball. Really like that, honestly. Also on the left hand side, you can change several settings. AMG Dynamics, the ESP, the suspension, the exhaust, like literally everything. Like you set it on the display itself. Then on the left side, you have these little buttons, and then you can enable or disable it, etc. Which looks super nice. As you see, you have these buttons, but you really don't need them when you have them on your steering wheel. It's also an option to use these. You see the driving modes, dynamics, you can change them over here. Let me just do it. As you see, race, sport plus, comfort, individual, slippery. As you do it, it also changes on your steering wheel. Yes, you see exhaust, everything. And since we have this touchpad, it shows you that this car is updated with the MBUX infotainment. There are several things you can now do, such as the audio control, everything with Hey Mercedes. But there's something very cool I like, and it's this 3D animation of this car. As you see, you can just look at the E63S. These are the wheels I was talking about a few moments ago. These are my most favorite ones, finished in silver. It's very responsive and inviting you to play around with it. So all in all, really love the look of the E63S interior. As you see, we have the wooden trim, the dark wood and black wooden trim with the ambient lighting really fitting nice. Then we have the full leather work on the dash, etc. If we move over here, we have the Mercedes-AMG seats. These are the standard seats. We have the AMG on the headrest, then we have the AMG over here. It's full finished in black. Then we have the white line plus white stitching and the Dynamica, as we also know as Alcantara. All in all, as I already told you, this car fits well for someone who drives this as a daily. I don't really like the sport seats. The sport seats are looking really nice and better than these, but these are more comfortable, honestly. Like, I have to be honest with you. Really like and enjoy the interior, and now it's time to start up this car. I'm going to do it first from the interior, lowering the windows now to have a better sound, and we will be starting this car up. Afterwards we will be jump outside to demonstrate you all the sound, starting with comfort and sport plus. So let's just start with the engine. As you also see, we have a rev limiter at 4000 RPM, but that's fine, you still have a nice sound. Now let's step outside. So now I will be demonstrating you the sound of the E63 S. We will be starting with comfort, then sport, afterwards sport plus. I'm sorry for the background noises, so let's go. Nice emotion start here. Now, that was comfort. Now let's switch to sport. It's time to switch to sport plus now. All in all, the sound is different to the pre-facelift model. Yes, I have to agree on that, but it sounds more like a GT4 door now, with just the bangs. Back then you have the rumble, the V8 instantly, plus we have the rev limiter now up to 4000 RPM. It's limited. To be honest, I didn't expect that sound, because when you compare it to an RS6, RS7, nowadays they don't have any bangs or pops, just the engine sound and noises due to the EU regulations and everything else, the OPF filter. But still, AMG has done a great job on that one, and it will definitely sound better when driving. We will be also driving the E63 S soon, so stay tuned for that. So that's it basically for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. As a resume, I have to say, the first time I see this exterior paint on the limousine E63, and I really like it. I didn't like the wheels, to be honest. I would definitely go for the multi-spoke ones. The interior steering wheel, really love the appearance, also with the front. I am not really convinced about the sound, as you all are. The the predecessor E63 had a better sounding, but I have to be honest with you, AMG did a great job on that one. If you compared with other models such as the RS6 or RS7, you have a very bad sound due to all the EU regulations, the OPF filters and else, and I think AMG managed to do a great job on that one. So thumbs up on that one. I really expected something bad. All in all, great look, love the car, and I hope you also did. Is there anything I missed out or anything you didn't like, you like? Please comment it down below. Really looking forward to read and answer all your comments. Looking forward to see you all again. Wish you all a great day. I will be back.